It's your boy Hot Soup chiming in for our top 5 sits for week 1. That's right. Fantasy season is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. I am excited. I hope you're excited. Check it out. We're going to go over this quick. Have a seat, sit back, and get this info. You're going to need it if you want to win in week 1. Week 1, I have 5 starters that everybody's probably going to try to start. You do not need to start them. They need to be out of your lineup for week 1. And I'm talking about some big names, some guys you may have even gotten the first, second, and third round. Yeah, I'm about to start off with Mr. Brandon Aiyuk. You need to bench him. Why? Because he's going against Sauce Gardner. Sauce Gardner is the number 1 cornerback in the league. The Jets have the number 1 defense in the league. They got one of the best pass rushes in the league. They got the best secondary in the league. Sauce Gardner is going to be all over Brandon Aiyuk. Brandon Aiyuk just signed that big contract. Sauce is here to say, look, man, why y'all even get this guy that money? That's right. If y'all got Deebo Samuel, start him. If you got George Kittle, start him. If you got Brandon Aiyuk, he needs to be on your bench. Sauce will be wherever Aiyuk is. Trust me. He needs to be out of your lineups. You heard it from the soup. Number 2, I know your Dallas fans going to be upset with me, but Dak Prescott needs to hit the bench in week 1. He is going against the Browns defense. The Browns defense is the number 2 defense coming in to 2024. Dak is that guy, but he doesn't have the weapons that everyone thinks he got. That man has a tight end in Ferguson and CeeDee Lamb. All they got to do is double CeeDee Lamb. I don't see a lot going on. I see Dak. Listen, that running game, terrible. They are going to put a lot of pressure on Dak. Dak is going to be forced to make some big throws, and he's going to get some picks, man. I forecast Dak throwing 2 picks and 1 fumble in week number 1, starting your fantasy season. If you got Dak Prescott, find yourself another option. You heard it from the soup. Number 3, Mr. Zay Flowers. Man, listen, Zay Flowers is going against the 3rd-ranked defense overall. KC secondary is nice. Zay Flowers, he's a decent receiver. He's not great. He's a decent receiver, all right? And he does have Lamar Jackson throwing him the long ball. But with the addition of Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson, we know his run-first tendencies. They are going to be rushing the ball most of the game. They're going to try to control that clock against Kansas City. They do not want the ball in Patrick Mahomes' hand. They are not going to be airing it out. Trust me, you heard it from here first. If you got Zay Flowers, he needs to be on your bench. Find another receiver, find another flex, find another option. Number 4, man, Amari Cooper. That's right. Dallas Cowboys have the number 1 pass rush in the league. I think that game is going to be a lot of nothing, to be honest with you. Y'all might think, man, it's going to be points being thrown up left and right. I see this game coming down to around 13-14, maybe a defensive score. Listen, Amari Cooper needs to be on your bench, man. Deshaun Watson is going to be under heavy pressure. I'm talking about heavy pressure. We need to get him on your bench. Amari Cooper, you heard it from the soup. And my last athlete, receiver from Indianapolis, that's right, Mr. Michael Pittman. I know everybody was drafting him as a wide receiver 1 or that wide receiver 1A. Yeah, man, not this week. They're going against the Texans defense. Texans defense is tough. Texans defense is ranked 6th right now overall coming into 2024. Let me tell you something, man. Anthony Richardson, Jonathan Taylor are going to be rushing that rock. It's going to be a lot of ball control, just like the KC game, in my opinion. The KC-Baltimore game is going to be set up just like the Indianapolis and Texans game. He is a good receiver, but we really are yet to see Anthony Richardson throw balls on target. Anthony Richardson is not the most accurate. He is made to run, right? And that's what they're going to be doing. Jonathan Taylor, Anthony Richardson is going to be run first show. Michael Pittman may get 6 to 7 targets. I forecast 4 catches, maybe 57 yards, no TDs. If you got Michael Pittman, he needs to be on your bench. You heard it from the soup. Those are my top 5 sits for week 1. Come check me out on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. If y'all have any questions about who you should start and who you should not for week 1, hit me. I'll get back to you. It's your boy Soup, and I'm out. Soup!